Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I am Chris Wilson, and I am here with the Midweek Motivation. Hello, hello, hello. Today, I'm going to do my shout out. I see my sister Isabel has joined. Hello, lady. Thank you for joining. Today, I want to do my shout out to my husband, Andrew Arthur Wilson Sr. Hi. We will soon be celebrating 29 years. You're driving. Wow. Okay, be careful, but thank you for tuning in. Andy and I will be celebrating our 29th anniversary real soon, and I was just thinking back on how far we have come in those 29 years. Our relationship has become very easy and comfortable, and I don't even know when we got here. I've always thought Andy is one of the most interesting people I've ever met. He just simply is. He has so many gifts and talents and skills, and he's filled with knowledge of a vast array of topics, and he adds adds such flavor to any discussion. His level of discernment and perception can sometimes be uncanny. It can really be uncanny. And he'll come out with a perspective that most folks would never have thought of, never would have considered the perspective from which he brings things out. Plus, it keeps you laughing the whole time. It just does. So over the last several years, he has also been tuning into me even more because of the health challenges that I have. He's been paying close attention to the way I move around, and he's pretty good now with my pain points now. So, and for that and for so much more, I just want to simply thank my husband, to say thank you. I love all of these qualities about him, and today I'll shout out my husband, Andrew Arthur Wilson Sr., my darling husband. I love me some him, okay? So this is a great segue as I set the stage for this week's Midweek Motivation. As I do so, please hit the share button. Please hit the share button so that we can share this out to your family and friends as well. Thank you so much for doing that. Thanks, bunches. Okay, so let's jump right in. This is actually the message I was working on. I started for last week, but with last week being Valentine's Day, I decided to push it out a week. So 2 Sundays ago, Andy and I were privileged to serve the Highway Church family, where my sister and brother-in-love, Isabel and Aaron Paula, are the pastors there. So earlier that Sunday morning, I was sitting in the living room working on this very message, this very thought. When Andy came down for his morning coffee, I asked him what was his message going to be for the Highway family. When he told me, my heart did a flip, because God had given me bits and pieces of that same message. Carolyn Mayo, one of my best friends from growing up in North Carolina, is Carolyn Mayo, one of the crew. Hi, thank you so much for watching. I am thrilled that you are here today. So when Andy told me the title of his message, my heart really did take a leap, because God has started giving me some of the same message. Andy's message was entitled, It's About to Get Better, God's Got This. That's the title of his message, and I'll post that. It's on his YouTube channel now, and I'll post it when I upload this video so that you can go over and check that out if you like. So he gave me space 2 Sundays ago while we were over at the Highway Church family, serving there. He gave me space to add what I will share with you today. So let's jump in. The title of it is God is Responding. That's the title. God is Responding. When I woke up this very morning, I'm telling you, the spiritual atmosphere was charged with such high intensity energy. There was so many thoughts running through my mind, and ideas were being downloaded until I had to get up and take notes. I really did. I love days like that, though. I love it when I wake up like this. It's as though I wake up and I step right into the flow of what God is doing and what God is saying, and the creative juices are flowing, and it's just fantastic. It is phenomenal. There are so many great things happening right now Rayshawn Chambers, thank you so much for watching. Hello. There are just so many great things happening right now until it gets hard to work with the process or to wait on God for the next steps. I mean, you're all pumped up and you're ready to implement, but God says, wait. Okay, God, really? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do these things. You're downloading all this great stuff to me and you're telling me, okay, wait. God says, wait. You haven't heard. You've only heard the beginning of the instructions. Wait. Don't run ahead of me or you will surely fail. Wait. I don't want you to get discouraged when things don't end up the way you thought they should because you simply did not wait for me and my next step. Wait. Keep the excitement. Yes, keep the excitement. Yes. Stay pumped up. Yes. Begin the planning phase. Yes. Do all your due diligence, your research, your fact findings. Yes. Get your lesson plans laid out. Gather your information. Yes. Write your vision and mission statement. Yes. But wait on me. Listen, God is saying you cannot implement until I've moved all of the pieces into their right position to receive what I've given you. Follow the process. That's what God says. He says follow the process. But yes, God is responding. So then we have to take a deep breath and realize the great privilege we were just afforded by being allowed to see the end result. But guess what? We don't start at the end. We have to start at the beginning. We have to start at the beginning. Isaiah 40 and 31 is a strong encouragement to encourage us to follow the process. And it says, but those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up on wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. That's what it says. That's an encouragement to just wait on the Lord. But listen, to ensure that our strength is renewed, we have to do what? Wait on the Lord. Okay? Don't lose heart. Don't faint. Don't faint. Don't grow impatient and take matters into your own hands. Don't do it. Sometimes the hardest thing for us to do is to be still. Pump the brakes. Just be still. Psalms 46 and 10 tells us, be still and know that I am God. There's something fantastic in just being still. There's a level of trust that you display simply by being still. Because that lets God know that you trust him, that you're waiting on him to do what only he can do. Okay? So listen, keep going to that job. Yeah, keep going until God blesses you with another one. Ask and keep on asking. Seek and keep on seeking. Knock and keep on knocking until God opens that door and says, okay, now is the time. Okay? Yes, decisions have to be made. Absolutely. Moves need to be made. Yes, absolutely. But for right now, God says, wait. He says, I've got you. Just wait. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. What you can't see is that he's working behind the scenes. He's setting things in place where he is, taking you. He's setting things in place for where he is taking you, for what he wants to manifest in your life. That's what's happening right now. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Psalm 27 verses 13 and 14 says, I would have lost heart unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen your heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Listen, we cannot allow the enemy to push us in a direction that's opposite of where God is leading us. Just wait, okay? We cannot allow our own heart's desires, our plans, our own agenda to push us in a direction that's opposite of where God is leading us. Wait. We can't even allow family and friends to push us in a direction that's opposite of where God is leading us. Just wait. God has no problem making his will known when he is ready for us to take that step, to make that decision. to make that move, to take that job, marry that person, okay? He is intricately and intimately involved in our everyday lives and is particularly concerned about everything that concerns us. He's just that loving type of father. That's who he is. Okay, so don't fret. God's got you. Melissa Collins Jones. Hello, cousin. Thank you for watching. Wow, y'all are really making me smile today. So listen, don't fret. God's got you. He understands where he's taking you. He sees into that future. He knows exactly what needs to take place to transpire between right now and where he's taking you. So don't fret. God's got you. Listen, we have to make very sure that we have received God's direction and guidance before we leave that job, before we leave that church, before we buy that car, before we buy that house. Every decision that we make, it carries weight into every aspect of our lives. And listen, not only our lives, but the lives of everyone who is connected with us. The decisions that we make, it pours over into the people's lives that are connected to us. So we have to be very clear that we have heard from God when we make these decisions that's going to affect us and those around us, okay? So it is very critical that we take every measure possible to be in line with the voice of God, with the direction of God, with the leading of the Holy Spirit, the examples that the Lord set while he was here on earth. Listen, there is a plumb line, and it's already set, that can greatly improve our chances of success as we take the time to read the Word of God and to pray. And then we have to obey. He is watching. Listen, he is watching. He is listening. He is responding. Yes, he is. That's just how much he loves us. So, shortly, this is our midweek motivation. Thank you so very much for tuning in. As always, this video will be posted on my YouTube channel. I will post the link to that when I upload this video, and it will also be on the blogs on my website, which is ChristineWilson.net. But I'll also put that in the comment section when I upload this video. Listen, and always remember, make this your season to live out your reason. Be authentically you. I'll chat with you next week. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.